Yo, good morning everybody. It is Tuesday. We have a full packed day ahead of us. Danny's on his way over because there's a Junkyard sale, and you know we do not miss Junkyard sales. Free entrance and 30% off. I'm probably gonna buy something completely random, but it doesn't matter because this is a Junkyard sale. We do not miss Junkyard sales. After the Junkyard, we're coming back to the house, working on the Jetta truck and Miley for a little bit, then off to Greg's house and pull all that Evap stuff out. So a lot of you were asking me about that. That's coming out today, so stay tuned because we will show you how to do that at some point later on. And then Larry comes back at some point tonight, so you will see him. There's just a lot of things going on today. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go. And you may be thinking, where's your Lower Lifestyle shirt? Like, did you expect anything less? I mean, come on. Come on. What are you doing? This man brought such a loud truck. I can already hear it. Oh, we got the diesels today. We got the diesels. All right, we're about 5 or so minutes out from the Junkyard. Danny was telling me that it was actually on the news this morning, so I'm really interested to see how many people show up because it's from 8 to noon. It's only a 4-hour window of this free entry and 30% off, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how packed it is because I don't like crowds. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's not crazy packed and we just get our little Volkswagen pieces and be out of here, but we'll see in just a minute. All right, we're rolling up. Doesn't look too packed actually, I'm surprised. This is good. This is good news. And I don't see any Volkswagens in the parking lot, so that's also good news because there's no one here stealing my parts. All right, we out here, doesn't look too packed. I got my fancy hat on because I'm not trying to burn today. And I don't really burn rarely, but like sometimes on my nose and stuff, but the hat, it's just a nice hat. So we're gonna go inside to see what we can find, hopefully some good stuff. Every time I come here, I say this is Brandon Trent, but it's not because he actually totaled his car, insert picture here. Wasn't his fault, he had a manhole cover. But Brandon is actually on his way to Florida this coming up Friday for the Mark III cruise. That's Saturday morning. He got a new car, we'll show you it. We're gonna be building it at my house, or he's putting a few parts on it, and then going to the St. Augustine, so it'll be a lot of fun. And the really nice thing about right now, like there's like literally like nobody here, so just everything is ours. I'm claiming everything is ours right now. I'm looking for a couple sensors, some fuses, and then just whatever miscellaneous thing I can just find because it's sale time, and why not just buy random stuff for no reason. All right, so far all I've got is 2 hoses for the Mark III, which isn't the best thing ever, but we found this really cool B3 Passat with a 12-valve VR6 with mint engine covers. So I'm gonna grab these off here, and I'm also gonna take this power steering pump because it's smaller, looks better than the Mark III one, and I'm gonna swap this one into my car, I think, and I have it like tucked away kind of where this one is, instead of like the big one out here. But yeah, this is in really good condition. Nothing's cracked. We're gonna pull this off and pull this out as well. This one also has the OEM BBS wheels with all the center caps. So we're probably gonna grab these as well. Maybe not the wheels, but at least the center caps. This thing's cool though. Passat GLX. And I'm probably gonna grab the badges over here off the side if anyone wants these. All right, so out of the VR6, we pulled the engine cover stuff off, all mint condition. Got the reservoir for the power steering here. We got the nice VR6 badges off of it, and we also grabbed the steering wheel. I'll show you over here. Over yonder, we got engine cover pieces, BBS caps. I got an oil dipstick for the Mark III, the Passat B3 steering wheel, no airbag, which is really cool, and there's a new plug down there. Grab that. But look at this thing. There's a 944, has all the phone dial wheels. But what's really cool about this thing is these seats. They're so nice, and I really want to try and fit them in something. Like this one's ripped a little bit, but we can fix that obviously. But like, they're really cool. I just haven't done to put them in, or how to like. There's gonna be a lot of welding, not just bending metal to be able to fit. But they are cool. RIP little Porsche. All right, so these, you guys saw these seats a few weeks back. The GTI, I forgot the name, like sport. What are they? Flag seats. The flag seats, the flag seats. So this like only thing that's wrong with these seats is over there's one rip, but the rest of these seats are completely mint. I don't really want them for me, but I'm thinking of taking them, cleaning them, fixing them up a little bit, and then just selling them. But like they are in really good condition. So I haven't decided if I want these or not yet. All right, so I decided against the flag seats. The driver's seat I think is just it's been in the like sitting in the rain for like just way too long, and I just don't feel like having to put all the work into doing those. So if you want them, they're here. Also, if you want to do the Mark IV intake manifold swap, there's literally like 15 Beetles and Jettas that are here that have like the full swap, all the engine covers, like everything you need is here. So if you want to do that, now's a good time to hit this place because there's literally like at least 15, if not more, of those. So if that's what you want, they're here. All right, we've got all we needed from the Volkswagen section, but we're gonna go browse through like the Honda Acura section because there's always a lot of really fun stuff in here to see. We got the baby salad shooters here on the Accord. These are actually kind of cool. They fit the Jetta truck. Kind of cool. Little baby salad shooters. Yes, we're cutting this off. We are taking this thing. Being completely honest, Del Sols are like mini Supras with their togger top. They're so cool. You can hate me if you want, but I think they're cool. They're little mini Supras. Boy. So that's like the entire kit on it. In 2000, this was it. This was literally it in 2000. All right, we are out of here. It is stupid hot, but totally worth it because when we get home, I'll show you all what I got and what I paid. But literally, I got a whole backseat full of things that one piece paid for what I paid for the entire thing. So that was awesome, well worth it. Now it's time to be in the AC and enjoy life because this is too hot for this nonsense. All right, finally made it back home. I'm gonna go over all the stuff we just got from the junkyard and let you know, like, if you wanted to buy, like, I paid a total, I'll tell you at the end what I paid total for all this stuff. And then as I go, I'll tell you what they're worth, like if you wanted to buy it off the website right now. We definitely stole this stuff, like got an amazing deal. So we got the B3 Passat steering wheel, non-airbag, really good condition, no rips, none of that stuff. I'll probably refinish that a little bit. I don't know the current price of those, but I mean at least like 20-30 bucks, if not anything else like that. OEM B3 Passat BBS center caps, those are pretty cool. VR6 badge along with the Passat GLX badge. But this right here, if you wanted to buy this whole engine cover set for your Toyota VR6 off Euro Tuning, it's $294, and just this centerpiece here is $160. So that's an expensive piece. This piece is for me. This is the B3 Passat reservoir for the power steering. That's for me. And then this is actually a trunk light, brand new in the box still, and then some hoses. But so all of this stuff we got here, I only paid $34. So you definitely can't beat it. Like this pays for, like all this stuff will pretty much pay for themselves. But $34 is not bad. I never showed you guys this, but this is for my VR6 swap, this is my engine cover. I did this a long time ago, all Sharpie design. This is Brunel Mark 3s, just different designs all the way through. But it was a little fun little Sharpie project, but this came out cool. So eventually when my VR6 swap is in, this might be in the engine bay. I don't know if I actually want to put it in there or not, or I just want to hang it on the wall. But pretty good condition. Actually, this one up here I got from the junkyard is in better condition. It has the tabs in the back. Mine's missing the tabs here and here. So this one is actually in better condition. But I never showed you guys this, and it's pretty cool. I like it. And also looking at it now, this one says VR6 2.8. That one says VR6 dual overhead cam. So this came off of OBD1, and this is OBD2. I don't know if there's any other differences like exactly like that, but this came off OBD2, that came off OBD1. All right, so Greg won't be home till about 2:45. So we're gonna do a few things here on my car and maybe the Mark III Jetta truck. I don't know yet if I have the parts or not. But mess with those for a little while. Head over to Greg's later on today, and we're gonna pull all my Evap stuff out so you guys can hang out for that. The reason I picked up these two little hoses here, this, I forgot, this is your fuel regulator pressure switch, oh, no, it's not like that. But I had blocked it off and I wasn't supposed to do that. And I had blocked this one back here off as well. But what I'm gonna do is use those hoses down there to connect this port here to there, and that'll help the car. I mean, it runs fine now, but it'll help it run even smoother, so we're gonna do that. And then later on today, all of this stuff's gonna get out of here. All right, I got that all opened back up and unplugged. This is a fuel pressure regulator, that's what it is. I couldn't remember what it was earlier. But I'm gonna use, this is one of the OEM hoses that had in it before. I'm gonna use this one. This is off a Mark IV. That's gonna go onto the backside. This is gonna feed into that. And I'm gonna clamp around this, and that should fix that problem there. Well, it's not really a problem, it's just gonna make it run better. And also, cause like, okay, so the older generation 2.0 Mark IV intakes will actually have a little nozzle right here that you can go from here to there. But since this is the newest Mark IV one, I'm gonna have to go from here to there, but it'll still work the same. It's just a little bit longer of a hose you have to run. All right, here's my new hose setup from the pressure regulator here up to the intake manifold. I just tested it, it runs just fine. What it was messing up, wasn't messing up, but when I had this plugged off, when you give the car more gas, it wasn't sensing the more airflow and giving it more fuel, so it kind of bogged down a little bit every now and then. But so now, since it's like this, when I go to Greg's house later, I'll be able to test it out, but it should not bog down anymore. It should be good to go. All right, next project, I'm gonna take my new power steering reservoir over here. I'm gonna get it cleaned off. I don't think I'm gonna put it in today, but definitely clean it up. And essentially, I'm gonna try and, instead of having this one here, use this one and tuck it up either under here or over in the corner over there. It's just a lot smaller, has a cooler look than this big bulky one in here. I have this soapy water here and then a little sponge. Just get all this nasty grease and stuff off. Hopefully it comes clean. I might end up painting this, I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but it should all hopefully come off. All right, not perfect, but definitely a whole lot cleaner, and you're not gonna see it really anyways. I'm gonna start looking to where I'm gonna put this. I don't know if I need to get different hoses to fit it or maybe get longer hoses, but Greg can help me with this too. Maybe not today. Actually, we might try it today as well, but it's clean. All right, on to project number 3 for today. We got the vacuum thing hooked up, got the pump washed off, but someone mentioned that these seats were in backwards, and you're actually correct. I was wondering why the little roller bracket was in the center. I didn't even think about it. Like sometimes when you're kind of working on stuff, like you don't even think about it at all. And so these seats are in the wrong side. This one should be the driver's seat. This one is the passenger seat. So we're gonna go ahead and swap these across. Then I'm gonna have to change the seatbelt the buckles over, but move that over. By the time we finish doing this, we should be almost time to go to Greg's house and do the Evap delete. Okay, so after a little bit more like discussing these seats, I believe they're in right. I think just the Mark II GTI had the rollers on the inside, because normally those rollers down there are on the outside here, but this bracket here is supposed to be on the outside, and these seats have poles on both sides. Like, so there's a tab on this side and a tab on this side to pull the seat forward, but it's also on this side. It's on both sides. It's universal. But this is definitely supposed to be here, and your crank to move the seats forward and back is on the inside, like where it's supposed to be. So same for this one. Driver's seat over here. Both of your to adjust the seat are on the inside, like same as the Mark II seats. But these ones have the rollers on the outside, so it'd be on your left. I don't really know why, but I'm gonna leave the seats this way because I like having these on the outside. And I honestly, once my seats where it's supposed to be, I don't use the rollers too much, and they're still functional down there. So they're gonna stay like this unless someone gives me any more information on how they go. But I think they're right. I mean, this is exactly how they came out of the GTI, passenger driver, so I think we should be good to go here. Danny actually just suggested a really good idea. Whenever these come out and get reupholstered, you know, all taken apart, I can actually switch this back with that back and forth. So if I really want the roller on the outside like it normally is, we can just swap the backs and leave the bases, because the bases are right. Like this should be on the outside and this, the pole should be in the middle. It's kind of weird that the rollers are in the center here. I don't really know why, but the seats have universal poles on the back to lift it up. So for now it's staying as is. I don't care that much. Alright, so another quick tip putting the Mark II cars in your car. I didn't explain in the last video, but I'm going to show you guys right now that I just found out myself. The Mark III sliders here are just the small square piece, like it's tiny. The Mark II cars over here have this much longer arm, and the driver's seat one, I was having problems getting it to slide as far forward as I wanted to. It's getting caught. So what I'm going to do is cut from here down and just have the same size bracket as the Mark III, because you don't need these pieces anymore. So that's all going to go away. So I'll just have just this. Alright, seat bracket is fixed and it's moved up, so now both of my seats are even. It was driving me insane that they weren't, but it was getting caught in a little tab piece, but we fixed that. So these are all good to go. We are about to head off to Greg's house here in just a few minutes after I change and get it cooled off, and then doing the Evap delete on the rest of the car. Alright, we are at Greg's house here. Danny's still here. And I have to say, having AC is still the greatest thing ever, but I said I wasn't going to talk about it so I didn't lose it again. But AC is so good. You just can't, I can't get over how, oh, it's good. Oh. Oh, there's a new part for the, alright. Told you to be fast. This is the, what, rear roof wing you said? Mm-hmm. Rear roof wing. Can't say that very well. So this goes here, or so. Like there.
Yeah.
Nice. And then you got one coming for this, right?
Yeah,
spoiler?
I'll get here eventually.
Very cool. Alright, looking over here in Greg's Mark II, you can see how everything in here is empty, all gone. We're about to do this to my car. We went through and just looked and he told me what to do. So, onto my car. Also, the surprise for the Mark III Golf, what we're doing with this car, is actually happening maybe today. So you guys might see what's happening that later on. Alright, so essentially we're just going to take all of this and just basically yank it all out. There's one line right here that goes to your throttle body that we need to plug, but other than that, I was told just yank stuff out. So, gotta just yank stuff out.
Get the yanking.
Just get the yanking. So I've taken a slight TJ Hunt kind of role in this because I'm kind of just filming and Greg's working on my car. But we thoroughly appreciate Greg's efforts. He's doing a good job. Look, things are out. Already looking cleaner. One hose down. I also talked with Greg about my seats here. We have determined that the backs at some point have gotten switched because the bases are in the right spot, but the backs, the roller here should be on this side, and we don't really know why, but as soon as they get reupholstered or all apart, we will switch them back. But for whatever reason they got switched, but they're gonna be like that for now. Alright, just about done on the top side here. There's a little box that's in your fender down there, like right here, that you have to pull out once it's all disconnected. So we're gonna jack the car up, pull this wheel off and we'll have that drop down. And we got a brand new jack, not even opened. We're gonna test it on my car for the first one. All right, this is said box thing here that's in your fender up there. You just pull it off, disconnect all the hoses off it. Yeah, okay, so this, if you look at this here, this is rubbed through. I rubbed through this with my tire when I was on 17s like 4 or 5 years ago. So that obviously isn't needed because it's been open for years. Yeah, see, it got ripped. Yeah, it is what it is. That out. So we're emptying here to clean up a little bit. We're good to go down here. There's a little plug. You unplug that, just tuck it up to the side, and you're pretty much good to go. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And make sure you don't forget this one right here that goes to your throttle body. You have to plug that or your car is gonna run like it's super cammed. All right, my car is just about done. I'm gonna put it back on the ground. We are clean up in here. Only thing we have left is AC and AC, and it looks way, way better. And my one's plugged. I'm gonna make that line shorter later on, but right now it's what it is. But all I have left is just that, really easy to do. These two are putting a spoiler on the CC. How's it going? Going well? Yeah, we're like a quality shop right now. Contact us for work. Just kidding, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know what? Do it.
Yeah, okay. We're open for business now.
See what happens.
You heard what he said. We are now open for business. Just contact Greg with your inquiries and we'll go from there. All right, trunk spoiler is done. My car is good to go. Right now we are, oh yeah, sorry, roof spoiler. I don't want to say trunk spoiler. You have a trunk spoiler coming, but it was on my mind. That's done, this is done. Right now we're pulling off the 3-piece Smiths off of Greg's car to put on whatever wheels we can find to let this thing drive because it may be leaving tonight and you'll just have to see where it ends up. It's gonna be kind of funny to see. But I don't know if it's leaving or not tonight, but it might be, but we're pulling his wheels off because he wants to keep them here and putting on some other wheels to roll on. All right, so while they're doing that, I still have about an hour or so we have to leave. My wheels are absolutely disgusting, and I have all my car wash stuff, so those are getting washed right now. I don't really care about the car so much, but the wheels need to be cleaned. I'd probably also show you guys that the car still runs after we did all that. So here, starts up no problem, good to go. Just make sure that one line going to the back of your throttle body is plugged. Otherwise, good to go. My AC still works, the car sounds fine. We're good. All right, I have to show you guys the coolest thing. I mean, I don't know, I've never seen it done, but it's amazing. Okay, go. Watch this epicness and how to tighten a bolt. Look at this! That is so genius. I mean, I have impact tools, but like, that's awesome. I've never seen that done before. I'm so amazed right now. I'm completely amazed. If you do that, let me know, but I've never seen that done. I'm thoroughly impressed. That's good stuff. I was just gonna wash just the wheels, but since I brought the foam gun, it's hard not to just wash the whole car. So we're gonna do my car and the CC, get them all cleaned up, and then we'll be off. All right, both of the cars are nice and clean. I'm about to head out to work. They're gonna do something as they're doing. I might be back to Greg's house tonight. I don't know for sure. Larry gets back home tonight as well, so it just kind of depends. We had fun today. This got a new thing. I got nothing. It was good. It was a good day. It's too hot, dude. It is too hot. It's too hot. I've been good today. I rarely complained about the heat today. You complained a lot today. Greg's like, it's so hot.
I'm starting to hate Florida.
Dude, the summertime, you just can't do anything. Like, you really, it's like 98 degrees the second you get up, and it doesn't get cool until never. It's just hot the whole time, and it's sticky.
No,
it's just,
we're not moving to New York.
Ugh. To New York. All right, we'll see you guys back at home. Welcome to St. Cloud. I got an airboat, and I got a giant monster truck. America. In all honesty though, airboats are a lot of fun, and so is that thing, so this is cool. All right, we are back home, but we are far from being done with today. We've already got so much accomplished. My engine bay looks 1,000 times better. We washed the cars, got a whole bunch of amazing junkyard finds. But like I said, we're not done with today yet. It's about 8:15 right now. Larry's gonna be home at about 9 o'clock, and then we got a surprise for you guys, and you're never gonna guess what it is, but we are adding to our little Volkswagen family here. So it's gonna be really cool. I'm excited for it, so just stick around, it's gonna be fun. Also, if you did not watch Monday's video, but like, if you didn't watch Monday's video, like, what are you really doing? All right, so I've filmed this clip like 7 times in a row, and I just can't seem to get it right. But this Saturday, July 29th, we are having a Mark III get together and cruise going from Central Florida to St. Augustine, meaning at exit 111A. All the info is in the description below if you want to come. Everyone is welcome to come. It's the whole Mark III squad's gonna be there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Gonna have lunch, places to shoot, do some videos. We're gonna have a really good time. Brandon Trent's coming down from North Carolina to my house Friday. We're putting his car together Friday night and driving to St. Augustine Saturday morning. It's gonna be epic, see if we can get it done. But you are more than welcome to come, so come and hang out with us this Saturday, July 29th, Mark III Together and Cruise. Don't forget, be there. It's gonna be lit.
Call 1-800-LifeLock or go to lifelock.com and use promo code 15radio. That's tried more personal injury cases in the last 5 years than us.
In the hell
I
is on the
challenge
back
you
of
to find
that?
one. You won't.
All right, sorry it's super dark, but as you can tell, we are at Greg's house because can't tell you yet. Just kidding. Sorry, but we're at Greg's house again. All right, the quick pit stop at Greg's house is now over. We're headed back home. I lost my light. Oh no. Okay, we're back. Headed back home, and then we will show you the surprise here in a second. All right, well, we are finally back home. The TDI is here, and the Mark III Golf is here. You guys can put 2 and 2 together. We'll see you next time. Peace out.